So yes, it is the new year. Can you believe it? It's gone so fast this year already, and it is exam time. So if you're doing exams, good luck. Make sure you take breaks and rests and look after yourself as well. But we have got a great show coming up today, talking all about things to do with the new year. We've got some indoor frisbee events coming up as well. So make sure you stay tuned for that. But first, let's talk about the local news. An extreme sports athlete took an ice bath in the city centre last week. So Andrea Balibi lasted 50 minutes in the ice, raising money for autism cancer and attempting to break a world record. Oh, I couldn't do that. 50 minutes in an ice bath. And it took part it was in the middle of the York City Centre. So a lot of people saw it actually. I saw a lot of photos. And I thought he was very, very brave, especially as it was so cold that day. Oh, well done to him. Spiky the Hedgehog, who has been under the care of York Rescue Centre, has been returned to the wild. Well, hey, that is incredible. I'm really happy to hear that Spiky the Hedgehog is now in the wild. And finally, in a first for the city, an anti-racism summit is set to be held in York next week. Co-hosted by Archbishop, it will see figures and multi-faith leaders gather in Bishopthorpe Palace on the January 24th. So that should be good as well. We've also got some York City updates. So on Sunday, they drew 1-1 against Boreham Wood. On Monday, they played against Gaytham and they won 2-0. That's good, isn't it? Their next fixture is tomorrow, where they'll be playing against the AFC Field, and currently they're 18th on the National League table with 30 points after having drawn the last 4 out of 5 games. That's good. They haven't moved too far from when we last checked in with them last term. Now, we have got some Yindor highlights. If you're wondering what Yindor is, it is the indoor frisbee team. The tournament happened in York last month, and let's take a look at some of the highlights. It's such an interesting sport, isn't it? And I think that's one thing I love about university is that you find these new sports that you hadn't heard about before. And for me, that was indoors. I didn't know anything about indoor frisbee until I found out about it here. And you can join societies all throughout the year. So if you're thinking new year, new me, you can go and check it out. So, are you a bit of an artist or a designer? Because the uni are holding a competition for you. It's the uni t-shirt competition, and Yusu are saying that you can submit a long boy themed design for a t-shirt, and the winner will receive £2 for every t-shirt that is sold. That is a great competition. So if you are a bit artistic, I really recommend that you go and you do that. You can send your submissions in to advertising@yusu.org and see the Yusu website for more details. I really wish I was artistic now. My granddads were artists, but I never got the artistic gene, unfortunately. Now, talking about all things to do with ducks, we are missing a special duck again this week, but don't you worry. We have a really incredible opportunity for you. Hez, he's wanting to find some love. That's what he's wanting to do now. He's wanting to find some love, wanting to settle down, and it is your chance to be that special one for Hez. He wants to go on a date, and he wants to go on a date this Valentine's, and it is your chance to go on a date with Hez. I mean, we've all seen him. He's a very good-looking duck. So what is there to lose? So we are looking for some singletons. So if you are single and you want to go on some speed dates with Hez himself, if you're interested, you need to send us a message in our Instagram DM. So that is @York Student Television. So head on to Instagram and send us a message. And you never know, you might be going on a date with the one and only Hez. Oh, wow. I'm jealous for anyone who goes on a date with him. He's a great guy. Talking about birds still, we've got something called Bird and Blend. It's the newest tea shop in York, and it's very exciting. I'm a big tea drinker, especially in this weather, especially with exams as well now. I think it's very important to stay hydrated and all cozy with the tea. And this is a new shop called Bird and Blend, and there is a little report about it from Erin.
Hi, I'm Erin. This is YSTV and this is also the best day of my entire life. We're here at the new Bird and Blend store right in the heart of York. Let's go check it out.
My name's Kelly. I'm the store manager of Bird and Blend here in York. We've been here for about 8 weeks now.
York is such a fantastic location, I think, for Bird and Blend, because obviously York itself has a really great mix of independent stores and also stores that are experience-based. So for us at Bird and Blend, we are very much all about that experience that we can give to our customers. So I think we really fit into the demographic that you have here.
So I'm Abby. I'm a tea mixologist. So daily at Bird and Blend, it's basically all about the interactive experience for the customer, making it fun for people. So I come in, I make all the samples, people come in, you have to make sure that they're trying the teas, they can see the teas. We do like match demos. So basically it's a bit of everything. It's all, my daily role is all about having fun.
Anybody that comes into our store will enjoy it because it's a mix of retail. So we sell over 100 different teas on our tea wall. We'll be launching in the new year experiences where customers get to come after hours to experience what Chrissy does, one of our founders, which is create all of these fantastic blends. That one's called a tea mixology workshop, where you get to learn about all the different teas that we do, taste a lot of different teas in a lot of different ways, because we also have a drinks area, so you can sit in, you can take your drink away, we can give you demonstrations, because we don't just like to have our tea hot at Bird and Blend, we like to mix it up and experiment and make it fun. Whether that be like an iced tea or a tea latte, or if you or your friends drink, then we like to take our tea and turn it into a cocktail.
We use all eco-friendly packaging, recyclable as much as we can, and things like that. Obviously we are B Corp, so it just means that the company puts sort of people and planet before profit.
So I'm Ursula. I'm temporary staff at the moment, helping out over Christmas, but it's been really fun. So I get to do a lot of like the front of shop kind of work and a lot of talking to people and tasters and making tasters and trying tasters. So lots of tea drinking is involved.
It's quite a young company, so they're only in their early 30s. Mike and Chrissy had literally just finished a degree in politics. decided after their degree to go out to Canada because Mike loves skiing and snowboarding, so became a ski instructor. And then, like us Brits do, went to the pub, had a few beers, and then decided, actually, we need to start thinking about what we want to do. They took out a napkin, they started to write down lots of things on this napkin, things like spreading happiness, community, charity, and then landed on tea. So in Chrissy's mum's kitchen in Nottingham, started coming up with all these fantastic different blends, bringing all her friends and family around to be like taste testers. And then they went to Brighton to a food fair, fell in love with Brighton, and then decided we need a store here.
Obviously, this is the 17th store. You know, we had a lot of people come for a launch party. It was really, really busy night. And then ever since then, it's just been getting busier and busier towards Christmas. We've got 5 Christmas campaign teas. So we've got our gingerbread chai, which we actually do all year round. It's such a popular one. Alt cider, tis the squeezing, and hazelnut rocher and salted caramel Lebkuchen are our 5 Christmas campaign teas. We also have obviously loads of gifting, so tins and pre-made gift sets and things like that.
I love doing matchas, like matcha lattes and stuff. With our matcha demos, you get to explain to people things about matcha that they don't really know. So it's basically, because you're consuming the whole tea plant, it's full of like antioxidants. But it's really fun, really interactive, and it's nice to be able to give a drink away for free.
1 cup of matcha is equivalent to drinking 10 cups of green tea all at once. We do all sorts. We've done ranges like Jaffa cake flavour. We've done like birthday cake. Super matcha is my personal favourite, which has got the acai berry and the goji berries in. So to me, it tastes a bit like a blueberry muffin.
So I always say to people that I didn't expect like banana matcha to be nice, and then I tried it, and it was really nice. So I think because it won me over, that's my favourite.
We ship worldwide. We've got the website. Have lots of fun with the Burn and Blend crew and buy your tea at the same time. Obviously, see us on Instagram. And we also do a lot of collaborations now. So we've just done recently a collaboration with Wallace and Gromit, who are based down in Bristol, where we've also got a store.
My absolute favourite tea to show people is right here. It's a Cherry Bakewell. It's a white tea. And it just smells, I tell people this is probably what Mr. Kipling smells like. It's just like bang on, it's kind of weird.
So my favourite tea is the chocolate digestives tea. Yeah, so that's my favourite, and I really like it as a latte with some oat milk, vanilla syrup.
Yeah, before this, I would just drink like Yorkshire tea and milk. But my life has changed.
So if you're ever in York, make sure you come and visit the Burn and Blend store right by the Minster for a wide selection of teas and matchas. Great for gifts, great for yourself. Honestly, you won't regret it. Best day of my entire life.
Oh, that looks very yummy, doesn't it? I'm going to have to go and try it out, get some new teas. So it is the new year, and I'm a bit nervous for this next topic, I won't lie. So New Year's resolutions. Have you got some New Year's resolutions? I was thinking about it. I had a bit of a conversation with someone at my work today about New Year's resolutions. He's trying to give up vaping, which I think is very good. If anyone's trying to give up vaping, good luck to you. I said maybe slowing down on like, you know, the party scene, the drinking stuff, you know. And then Maddie, our lovely producer, came up to me and said, Hannah, we've got a challenge for you. And hadn't told me about this before, and said, we want you to pick up a challenge, pick up a new thing, and you have 10 weeks to complete it and demonstrate it live on air. So this whole show, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm feeling nervous. I'm messing up my words because I'm thinking, what can I do in 10 weeks that I can show you guys? And I texted my mum in a panic, and I said, Mum, help, what shall I do? And then it all kind of clicked into place. Marx came in here, someone who works behind the scenes, and said, Danke, bitte, something in German. And I thought, this is a sign that I have to do German. I have to learn German. So that's my challenge. My challenge for in 10 weeks' time is to try and have a conversation on air, maybe, in German. with someone who speaks German. So there you go, you've heard it here. I mean, my mum also suggested to try and find a bar in York, a German bar in York, and try and order a beer in German. That's also good, but after a quick Google, I don't think there are any German bars. So I'm gonna have to see how it goes. Duolingo is gonna be my best friend for the next 10 weeks, and I'll keep you updated on my progress. There we go. Coming up next then on the live stream, we've got a lot of stuff actually on YSTV this year. So I'm going to show you a little bit of what's to come for this year. Wow, doesn't that look good? Then we've got so much coming up on YSTV this year. So make sure you stick around, stay tuned, see what happens. York Yesterday as well. We've got great shows coming up this term. So next week, we've got Student Minds. Student Minds are going to be coming and talking to us along with the academic officer. But most importantly, but very importantly for me anyways, our lovely Hez is going to be back. I have missed this guy and he's going to be back joining us. So make sure you stay tuned next week. But for the rest of the term on York Yesterday, we've got lots of things coming up. Chinese New Year, Valentine's Day, Varsity, ERN special. Oh yeah, the ERNs, that's going to be good too. And if you've got any societies or people that you want to see on the show, then make sure you get in touch. DM us on our Instagram and let us know if you want to see a certain someone or a certain society on here, because we always are looking for people. I mean, who would I like to see on here? I don't know. You might remember that I am a musical girl. I do love CHMS, and I know that they've got their show coming up, Into the Woods. So I would maybe say, let's get CHMS on here, hear about what they're doing, their shows and everything like that. Now, make sure you stay tuned on the rest of the YSTV live stream. We've got some great things coming up tonight, such as Spoon People, Talking Tellies, Jamie Does Pop Culture, Radio on the TV, One and Dice Talkback, and Untitled Point.mov. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. It's a curse. I can't say it right. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed York Yesterday. Goodbye, and I'll see you next week.